There's a large population of golfers in the city of Chicago. Some of the best courses are an hour and a half outside of the city of Chicago. Some of the more mediocre ones, but more accessible ones, are 45 minutes away. We really wanted to bring something into the urban area to satisfy the base of customers that wanted to golf in the winter, but again, didn't want to have to take that drive.
If I have to describe the green, I would call it a welcoming, inviting location for golfers and non-golfers alike to come in, enjoy themselves, have fun, and hopefully get either introduced to the game of golf or pick up where you left off and continue to practice some plays you normally would.
When you come to the green, you really expect a downtown Chicago golf community. My partner and I both grew up in the suburbs of Chicago. Golf was a big part of our life, and we moved downtown. And so we wanted to create a place where people can go and, just be a little bit more active with their friends and a little bit more stimulated than, the typical food and bev offering in the city of Chicago.
The feeling of hitting a golf ball well is tough to recreate. It feels pretty good. We just wanted to create an environment and a gathering space where you could come and do that, but you could also have fun as well, be entertained, to dine, to drink. My partner Connor and I have known each other since we were 14, stayed in touch all through college and then post-grad as well. And we always had just random communications over our years of some type of entrepreneurial venture that we knew would inevitably come, and the green is that byproduct.
I was in the car and we were driving back from New Hampshire while we were visiting my family. Matt called Connor while we were just driving home from our hike, and he said, "Hey, heard about this concept. Are you in for consideration, considering it?" That was in November of 2020. To see it actually come to reality has been insane.
We had played at a lot of golf simulator facilities already. We had probably played at one in the area for about 5 years. And there were always just some things that we really didn't like about the experience or thought that we could do better. And we always kind of played around with it, never really took anything seriously. But really what tipped the hand for us was COVID and being indoors and not being around our friends. And for that first year, not being able to golf. And so during COVID, we had the thought of, what if we made this become a reality? How would we do that?
A big design component to this business was how do we engage the golfer, but also the non-golfer? And we needed to find the right system for them as well.
We got involved with the Golf Zone company pretty early on in our search. Then once we really got our hand on the technology, we could really tell the difference between some of the other things that are out there.
We have 5 different hitting surfaces. And the biggest thing that I like with those surfaces is that it actually will alter your club selection. The deep rough here on these systems will prevent you from hitting a 3-wood for your second shot. You're gonna have to punch out like you would outside. That mental element of okay, I need to do something different here. I need to pull a different club. I need to punch out. I need to do something will make a difference for how it looks and feels.
When you're competing, and I'm a pretty competitive guy on some of these other simulators, you're playing against a person who shoots his ball, way off the fairway. He's in the middle of the trees somewhere, and he's able to take a 3-wood off the deck and get right next to the green after you had a nice clean drive down the middle. And there's just something not right about that. And what I really enjoy about the Golf Zone simulators is that it kind of makes him pay for that bad drive.
I mean, when the floor moves to an advanced golfer or the first timer, I mean, it's an experience. You can hear it. You feel uneven and it throws you off balance intentionally. The chipping and putting is on a different level than any other system I've used. So that's just an experience of its own where whether you have played a million times or it's your first time, it does the job and it's fun and it's engaging.
What I've really seen happen in golf a lot is a lot of community being generated, and then also friendships deepened, And just in the few days that we've been open thus far, I've kind of seen that come to life in an indoor setting as well, where maybe you have a foursome at one bay and then, a twosome at another bay, and they're sending drinks back and forth to one another, or, they see one person hit a really good shot.
It is an energy-filled place. I mean, it is really cool. It's cool to go to a restaurant that has a lot of energy and is packed. It's different being here when you've got, 6 to 8 people at each simulator just hitting golf balls.
You know, aside from getting on a plane to fly somewhere warm enough to play, this is the best option for, you know, 4 to 5 months when it's cold and everybody's, you know, looking to go do something on a weekend. You know, you can come in here, you can play golf, you can watch football, hang out with friends, and kill, you know, 5-6 hours during a day.
It's fun to be in something that's not just sitting in a dark bar. Like, it's interactive, there's things going on, there's music, so it's a good energy, and I like that it's an inclusive kind of feel. When you're sitting at a bar, you're not, again, siloed off or, you know, in a dark corner somewhere. It's kind of all open and immersive.
It's very thrilling seeing people walk in for the first time, engage with all of the different components that we were very intentional from a design perspective, from the simulator itself. People are wowed by that technology of things as simple as the auto tee, things as simple as the video replaying for you after you hit a ball, to a great appetizer that we then serve, or a great drink that we serve as well. That's what we were going for. We wanted a good communal space where the energy could be felt wherever you were in this place, and it's a good feeling when this place is buzzing.
A lot of times in entrepreneurship, they say you identify a problem for yourself and you try to solve it. And Matt and I just really wanted a place that, you know, had engaging technology, a great place to hang out, and more so just a lot of laughs, good music, good times, and good fun. It's just a happy place to be, and that really brings Matt and I a lot of joy.